Hello to everyone and welcome to this evening session. We intend to run this meeting for approximately 30 minutes. For the sake of not having much disruptions like we had last time, I've muted your videos so you can hear me, but we cannot hear any noises. But for the sake of being sure that you are hearing me, you can type something on under the chat. And before I continue sharing, allow me to confirm that you can hear me. If you can hear me, you can wave at me. I can see Charles Mwai, Simon Malusi. Anyone, if you can hear me, please. All right, thank you very much. I know there are others who will be joining us as we move along, but we want to start right away. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm privileged to chat with us and to see us. Allow me to go straight to what this program is meant to do. To help me to do that, I will go back to the slides and I will share so that you can see my screen. If you can see that screen, welcoming you to our Zoom business opportunity, sorry for the opportunity meeting. That is our first slide. Now, what is the purpose of this meeting? The purpose is to help us understand how can we join hands and make the world a healthier and a happier place. Now, I'm privileged to have been in this program for the last 10 years. And it has been very helpful to me and to thousands of my friends. And therefore, I'm confident to guide us through this on how we can help the world to be a healthier and a happier place. Of interest, definitely, is what is happening today in the world. You know that the world needs this kind of an opportunity very much in terms of, especially in terms of health. And therefore, we'll start with how do we make our health perfect? Now, this is according to World Health Organization. They recommend that for our health to be perfect, we need to do enough exercises. We need to also sleep enough, and we need to eat well, balanced diet. The main thing out of the three is our diet. And therefore, World Health Organization came up with this wellness triangle. It's wider at the bottom, as you can see. We have physical activity and weight management. Then we are supposed to take a lot of whole grains. Unfortunately, here in Nairobi, rarely do we do that. Those who are in diaspora, you might be more privileged on this. You're supposed to eat lots of fruits and vegetables. Unfortunately, the only people who are serious with this are those who are hospitalized. But you don't have to wait to be hospitalized for you to take 5 to 9 different types of fruits. Prevention is better than cure. We should avoid eating a lot of proteins. World Health Organization recommends you take 20 grams a day. I know, especially as men, we love meat. 20 grams means if you buy a quarter, you share that quarter, 13 of you. Now, we should avoid fats and sugars if you want your health to be perfect. But ladies and gentlemen, you'll agree with me that instead of doing it that way, as it is on the left-hand side, we do it the opposite, like this gentleman who definitely looks very unhealthy. This is fat weight, not muscle weight. So this is very unhealthy, and most of us do it that way, the way it is on the right-hand side. So World Health Organization had realized that because of that poor eating habit, then by 2020, which is the year that we are already in, out of every 4 deaths, forget about Corona for now, out of every 4 deaths would be caused by these chronic diseases: heart disease, cancer, diabetes, stroke, chronic respiratory disease, and obesity. By the way, we can rightfully categorize COVID-19 and the second, the last, chronic respiratory disease, going by the symptoms that are being exhibited by those who get it. Now, it is for that reason that one gentleman, a friend of mine, Jerry Brasfield, founded the company Neolife, whose mission is to make the world a healthier and a happier place to be. And that happened in 1958 from USA. Then it came to Africa through South Africa in 1971, Kenya 1996, to myself, Kariuki Josephat, in 2010, and to you, it came today. Why has it been there for all those years, 62 years? Because of our values. That is absolute honesty and integrity. People are number one. Products that work, equal opportunity for all. That means education is not really a factor. And then we have long-range vision. It's not something that we are doing today only. It's something that will be there even generations after us. And to make sure that the products really work, which I'll be mentioning as we move on, there is a very well-renowned scientific advisory board body that looks into these products. They do, very intensified research. All these are doctors and scientists qualified in issues to do with the nutrition and technology, product technology, food science, and all that. So what they did is they brought in a solution at every level. Now for physical exercises, I'm sorry, you have to do it yourself. You have to run around and, control your weight. But for whole grains, we have my very good product there called TriNN. That is 3-in-1. It's a Greek one for 3-in-1. That is whole grains for rice, wheat, and soya. By the way, that helps you to really detox your body. It cleanses your body and it feeds your cells, so you feel you have a lot of energy the whole day. Then for fruits and vegetables, we have carotenoid complex. This is very critical around this time, because when you take carotenoid complex, which is made of very many fruits and vegetables, then you boost your immunity in only 20 days by 37%. So 2 guys can contract, the coronavirus, but one recovers very fast. The other one is overwhelmed. Or else put 2 people can be exposed to the virus and one doesn't get it, the other one gets it. So that's carotenoid complex. Then we have omega-3 salmon plus, which takes care of our brain health, joints, and heart health. And finally, we have one which is not there, but if you look at the sachet above there are 4. The 4th one is called multi, many minerals and vitamins. Now, what is happening is the 4 of them, multi, omega-3 salmon plus, TriNN, and carotenoid, they are put in one box that we call Provitality. So every morning, what I do personally, and those who are aware of this concept, what they do is they take one sachet, the 4 of them. That way you have filled all these dietary gaps that we created by not eating the way the World Health Organization recommends. So that is how you perfect your health. But for children and very old people who cannot take supplements in the tablet form, Then we have this liquid form of it, which we call liquivite. So it's equivalent to the provitality. So it's very good for the children. Now, to finish on the issue of products, then we go to the main thing, which is the business opportunity. I would summarize that we have very many different products, more than 120 different types of products, but they are categorized in these ranges. So when we talk of healthcare products, those are all the products that you take to fill in your dietary gaps. And then we have home care. Home care products are the ones that we use in our houses for the normal cleaning in the house. But instead of using chemicals which cause cancers, then we go natural. So home care products are, again, very many. We have the one shown there that is LDC, light duty concentrate. Now that one you use it to shower, to wash your fruits and vegetables. You use it for toothbrushing. You use it to clean vegetables, I mean, everything. And it's natural. There are others like a Super 10. Instead of buying Harpic, you use Super 10. It removes all the stubborn stains. There are so many of them. Then we have skincare products. Instead of using chemicals on your skin, especially ladies, you use these natural ones, like the 100 body lotion shown there and many others. We have weight management for those who may want to shed a few calories. We have humble alternatives. Now, this is particularly very important. If you don't want to get the cancers for ladies, breast cancer, cervical cancer, and the like, then take advantage of feminine herbal. For us gentlemen, we take masculine herbal to avoid getting prostate cancers. And of course, you know that if you don't prevent, then at some point in age, you'll be, trying to fight when you are too late. Finally, especially for those who are in diaspora and you do farming, we have this crop booster called Farm Care, especially the famous Super Grow. Super Grow is a natural foliar. It doesn't affect the pH value of the soil, yet it will boost the yields 3 times. So even when there is, kiangazi, you realize that your plants will remain green. And so many people in this country are benefiting from that. So in a nutshell, that is the kind of, the range of products that we have. And we can go to the next and the last phase of our presentation. Now, wealth. By the way, I believe you followed the health bit and you feel healthier than you were 15 minutes ago when we were starting. So let's go to wealth. Now, it is well known, I believe all of us are professionals, and it is well known that there is a way you can depend on only one source of income called employment, and you don't go very far. So we are looking at how do you supplement your income. I know we are employed, I know we have other businesses, but how do you start a sustainable, way of earning income that even when you are old, this can take care of you? That is called residual income. So we are able to achieve our dreams. I believe we all have big dreams. Where I come from, we know what means by the left hard top corner there, money. We all want to earn extra income. Economy is now pathetic because of what is happening. So if you don't boost your incomes, then you'll be in trouble. We all want to drive good machines. But the question is, what you are doing today, if you only depend on that, are you able to achieve that kind of dream? The other one is to travel around the world when coronavirus is gone. You know, it's not good to be local. You were born here, you got educated here, you married here, you die here, you resurrect here. Now, we also want, desire to have beautiful homes. Now, all these dreams are possible. But then, Robert Kiyosaki gives a very simple formula called cash flow quadrant. He says that in the whole world, we have two categories of people. There are those who are on the left-hand side, that is employed and self-employed, and the others who are on the right-hand side, that is big business builders and investors. Majority of people lie on the E quadrant, where we go to school, we are highly educated, then we land on jobs, J-O-B, I call it journey of the broke. And that is the formula we were given from when we were young. So rarely do people realize that no longer works. So the employed depend on month to month paycheck. So you work for this month, you are paying for this month, but next month you have to work again because you are broke. And you realize that the salary ends before the month ends. Then those who start their own small businesses, they wrestle with them, they are self-employed, but then rarely do they get big milestones. So now the people on the right-hand side, of which some are not as educated as we are, and you can be very educated and you also be on the right-hand side if you work smart. These are the people who control the economy of this country, big business builders, and we know some of them without mentioning names. And after that, they become investors. These are people who don't work for money, money works for them. These were some of the dreams that I really had when I was pursuing my education, and I thank God for this golden opportunity. It helped me to achieve most of those dreams. So this opportunity that we are discussing today helps you to cross over from the left-hand side of employed and self-employed, the limited life, to the right-hand side of big business builders and investors, where you live life in full. Mark you, we are not saying you stop doing what you've been doing. We are saying on part-time basis, when you are out of your work, you can be able to do what I want to show you next, and you achieve your dreams. So this is how it works. We use neo-life. Neo-life means new life. You are changing your life. We use neo-life as a vehicle to help you to move from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. How does that work? We avoid the conventional way of doing businesses. This model, which is long overtaken, of having a manufacturer on the right-hand side and the consumers on this other side, and in between we have advertisers like of Papa Shirandula, we have distributors, we have wholesalers, then the wholesalers brings the product closer to you through the retailer, and then you buy from retailer. This makes the chain too long and too expensive. Now, we are not saying that you will be moving, selling the products. Follow me from this point. What we are saying is, the money that was being used by these middlemen, advertisers, distributors, wholesalers, and retailers can be saved, and two people will benefit, the manufacturer and the consumer, without the middlemen. So we remove them, and then now there you are. You partner directly with the company, Neolife. Remember, Neolife is in 56 countries. So it's such a huge company, and you are partnering with a gigantic company. You inherit all those years of wealth. So to partner, you pay a one-time fee because you need, of course, to be licensed and all that. Remember, it's a legal business, so we have to make sure you are licensed. So this is you be directly connected to Neolife by paying 8,500. That is the minimum. And it comes back to you in form of what I've listed there. You get an international license, meaning you can use that license to build businesses all over the world. I'm privileged to have businesses in a number of countries. Then you're also given literature materials, and the company will deliver these things up to where you are free of charge. This literature explains to you more about the business. Their product catalog, telling you about the products. The compensation plan, showing you how you are compensated, and so on and so forth. Then the next one is you get your own website. This is very important because we are in a digital world. So you are able to do your business online. Right now, when we have limitations of moving around, we are having fun operating from our houses through our websites. And then you are given the Provitality Pack, the 4 products that we talked about packaged in one. Now, the 6 points you are seeing here tells you that the company uses points to pay you. So points equals money. When you have this Provitality, it is equivalent to 36 points. Even if you went and bought 1 box of Provitality, it gives you 36 points. So those are the points we'll be talking about. Now note this, when you get the Provitality, it turns your triangle from the wrong side to the right side up. So now your health is taken care of. For the sake of the rest of the presentation, I'll be using a scenario where instead of getting only 1 Provitality, you earned a few coins so that the total is 18,800 and you have 3 boxes of Provitality. 1 for yourself, the other one for your partner, and the other one you can share and get back your money. But note that because these are 3 boxes, then it is 36 points times 3. That is 108 points. These are the points that will be converted at the end of the month into money. So now that you are a full member, you are an equal partner with the Neolife International. What is your work? Very simple. Shift from supermarkets where you buy your things and you'll be buying from your own shop called Neolife, which you can be doing online from your house. So the first thing is you use the products yourself and you get 2 benefits, the testimony yourself, and then you also earn points because every product has got points. Then you can share the products with friends, you get some profits, and you get more points. The biggest thing in our business is number 3, you share the opportunity. This is what we are doing. This is amazing because you don't have to leave your house for you to share the opportunity with your friends. You just invite them into this forum, like we'll be having the next one on Saturday at 5 p.m. You just share the link with a friend, they join us here, they listen, and then when they join the opportunity, they'll be part of your business. And this is how the world is operating, by the way. So anybody who joins you, the points they get, you also get those points. And finally, we'll be training you. We usually train our members every Tuesday at 5 p.m. through this program of Zoom. So look at how the structure works. It is as simple as this. Remember, we are crossing from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. This is you at the center. When you just joined with 18,800, you got 108 points. Then you bring in 4 friends, Tom, Mary, Jane, and Joe. And when they pay the 18,800, they have gotten the license and the product, so they are also full members. But the company sums up all those points for the 5 of you and says, well, it's not for you, then all these people will not have gotten those products that they have moved from the warehouse. So now you are called a manager because you already have more than 500 points, 108 times 5. And you start with a small check of 2,500. And this is important. Real businesses, you start small going up. So that is where you start. I remember 10 years ago, I started with a check of 2,002 Kenya shillings. And you know, it kept growing and growing until I found myself retiring young from teaching the university and being my own boss after getting to some crazy levels up there. So what happens is that Tom, Mary, Joe, and Jane will also connect with their friends using this simple platform. And when they do that, they will become managers like you. And when you have the 4 managers, then you are called a senior manager. The points are already over 2,500 and you are earning a check of 25,000. Remember, this is part-time. And I'm excited to say that thousands of people who have joined us are getting that kind of figure. And it continues like that. What happens the following month? Those managers, the 4 of them, will be working to become senior managers also like you. So when you have the 4 senior managers, then you are called a director. And this is where I would want us to work closely together. And from wherever you are, we help you to become a Neolife International Director. The check goes to around 90,000. This was happening in my first less than 1 year, while I was still teaching at Catholic University, but doing this one part-time. And there are so many people who are amongst us who are already directors and earning that kind of figure. In a nutshell, that is the lander. Everybody starts down here, climbing up to the top. Remember, this is not a get-rich-quick, scheme. It is a business that we are building, only that we help you, we mentor you to build the business. At the end of these lines, there is the website, or rather, of the company, that you can go and get to know more about the products and the company in general. So you start as a distributor. When you just join with your 108 points, then you move to manager, the check is small. You go to senior manager, the check grows. Of course, it depends on the volume that is moving, the volume of products that is moving from the warehouse through your network. This is to say you are working smart. Instead of working alone, you are working with people. They are benefiting and you are benefiting. At 4,000 points, you are called a direct, earning over 50,000 all the way to 90,000. And as I said, the next one is when you help one person to become a director, and you are called a sapphire director, earning 80,000. And you start some exciting lifestyle that I will mention as I finish. With the 3 directors, then you are called a ruby director, earning 100,000 plus on part-time basis. Then when you have 6 directors or more, you are called a president team member, earning 500,000 as the minimum every month. Now, what I've realized is that when people are starting down here, some of them see themselves as presidents, and it is a self-fulfilling prophecy, and they become. One might doubt himself, and they fail to get to the top because they have prophesied that way to themselves. So when we started with the PROs, my wife, who was a high school teacher, we started down there, and in a span of 2 years, 11 months, we were president team members with the Neolife International. So it is possible. Now, fortunately, we are joining a team that will take care of you. We are called Superstars team, and we work closely together to make sure that you shine. It is the team number 1, as you can see the recognition from the founder himself. That was in 2017, being number 1 in the entire Neolife world. It was done in Mauritius, East Africa Conventions, number 1. That was in 2013 in Dubai, number 1. Went to in 2014 again to Dubai in a 7-star hotel, Atlantis the Palm, and we were recognized as number 1. So you are joining the best team. And the last item, then I show you how you get started, is lifestyle and traveling. All these are directors and above, traveling around. When you become a director, we invite you to Intercontinental Hotel, and you start your lifestyle. You become a sapphire director, we invite you to Windsor and Country Club, a top hotel here in Nairobi. We take you to South Africa when you become a sapphire director in a 7-star hotel. Of course, things will change. We will not have Corona forever, so that awaits you. Then that was in Zambia, Victoria Falls in 2012. Then 2013, we went to Dubai, Grand Hyatt. We went to climb the tallest building in the world with the founder and the CEO, Jerry Brasfield and the Kedra, respectively. Then we went to Hong Kong, went to Dubai in South Africa. This is our team, that is Superstars team in Cape Town in South Africa, 2017. Then we went to Abu Dhabi, 2017. That is to Abu Dhabi. You can see we were enjoying our ride at Ferrari World and the like, staying in a 7-star hotel. 2018, we went to Mauritius. This is called Live, living life in full. Then in Mexico last year, but 1 October, we're celebrating 60 years of success. All these are presidents. And so you can become one also. A majority of these people are in our Superstars team that was in March last year. You know, there we are. You can see it's such an amazing opportunity. That's my dad there. When something is too good, you share with your friends and your close family members. And then the next travel is scheduled for Europe. Of course, which has been pushed forward because of what is happening. It was supposed to be in May. Then in October, we were supposed to go to Miami Beach. I believe this one holds because it's a bit far, and so on and so forth. So how do you get started? I know we have some questions, and you can always direct them to the person who invited you into this forum. There is a form that you fill. They will share that form with you. There's also an online form that you can be able to fill. So your sponsor or the person who invited you here can share with you their link, website page, and you register yourself online. But when you are paying, we recommend that you don't pay cash. You pay through the pay-bill number indicated there. So I hope you've quickly written down that pay-bill number. Our dear guests, those who are here for the first time, business number 985650, account number, you put your national ID, and then the amount you can pay 8,500 if you are restricted financially, and you get one Provitality pack, or you pay 18,800 and you get 3 boxes of Provitality among all the other things. Now, for more information, ladies and gentlemen, you can reach us through our website, www.neolife.com, and the person who invited you here can share more about the same. So that is a simple model of how we are able to cross over from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. And for those that were invited into this meeting for the very first time, it is our privilege to have hosted you. We love people, and we can promise you for sure we'll work together to make sure that you succeed. If we have succeeded, why not you? Please feel free to engage us as we move on. And next time on Saturday, the same time, 5 p.m., invite as many friends as you can so that they can also benefit from this golden opportunity. Thank you very much for our members. Remember, we have our training on Tuesday at 5 p.m. and we'll be using the same link that we've been using. So thank you very much. I wish us the very best. Let's be meeting in the beaches of the world if you'll be there to be met. Get back to the person who invited you here and they will help you to get started. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.